Hello, it's time for part 32 from Gran Turismo 2. Today it's time to finish all one make events. The only set of car brands I have left is Alfa Romeo, Fiat and Lancia. So, let's start with Alfa Romeo. We have event for Alpha 155 and 156. Alright, nothing special. Of course we have nice lineup of cars. In Gran Turismo 3, for example, we only had 156 2.5 V6 24 valves. Okay. Let's get a black Alfa Romeo. Tune up. Let's see the racing modifications. Okay, we have only something like this. Okay. Kinda reminds me of this popular S2000 class of touring cars, so I will have a chance to make something similar. Okay, NA tune-ups. Stage 1, because I don't care. ROM tuning. Okay, I might leave this full balance tune. For polish also, is not very important. Okay, for example, we have NA tune-ups, we also have turbo kits, and we can make almost 500 horsepower out of this car. Nice. Intercoolers? Nope. Sadly no. Okay. It's time to reduce the mass of this car. And of course, because I almost forgot, racing hard tires to avoid spilling out during this event. Okay, so we have this event. Normal style and racing style. This shouldn't be so tough, but I hope this will be also a bit satisfying. Okay, so we have Red Rock Valley Speedway. Such a nice track for Italian sedans. Okay, it looks like there is only one 155. Not sure about these two versions, because we have a version with 2.5 V6 24 valves engine, one of the best ones. Maybe not as good as GTA 3.2, but as you can see, with these modifications it will do. But also we have twin sparks, which are said to be very bad and other stuff. I can't say honestly if they are very bad, because I haven't got a chance to drive any Alfa Romeo car in real life. good rock music by Osamu Ohira. But with these modifications, again I am on the first place, just driving to the finish line. Nothing special. We have a competition at Red Rock Valley. They are not so tough. I can also say that this V6 engine sounds very good. And we even have 6-speed gearbox. That's perfect. Okay, just a simple challenge. Well, maybe not a big challenge, but still. As you can see, what kind of cars we're racing. Okay. Alright, so it's time to buy a racing modification. Maybe it would not be as similar as 2000, but still we can make this car look good. Okay, let's get this body kit with red color. Okay, so we have a race at Laguna Seca Raceway. One thing that bothers me is how race modified 155 looks like. I don't think it looks just like DTM version. Looks similar, but this is not the same car. Okay, good to know. As you can see, it has similar livery, but everything else is just the same. Even the body kit wasn't maybe even touched. Nothing. Okay, so I can't say that I will feel like in Squadra Corsa Alfa Romeo. In fact, I recommend this game, it's not so bad. But also I have a feeling again this race would be pretty simple. We had actually two races in America. We had Red Rock Valley Speedway, which looks just like an American racetrack, and now we are racing in California. Sadly, if I'm not mistaken, Laguna Seca Raceway is the only real-life track in Gran Turismo, because Tahiti Maze, Tahiti Dirt Road 3, Tahiti Road, and also Grindelwald and the rest of these tracks might be purely fictional. Okay, my mistake. We also have Pikes Peak for rally events. We have a lot of corners here, so I can't hit more than 200 kilometers per hour, but still. These racing modifications actually changes some stuff. Oops. Okay, so this event is simple. Nothing else to say. Alright, so let's take the cash, save the game file, because why not? Alright. Time for one make event with the slowest car that we can afford in this game. Fiat 500. Alright, so it's time to move from Alfa Romeo to Fiat, where we have 500 meeting, the popular Cinquecento. It was a very popular car in East Europe, to be honest. But I am not a big fan of this new Cinquecento, so instead I am choosing this Fiat Cinquecento Nuova or something like that. In fact, it doesn't even have a half-liter engine. It's actually a 600, also used, for example, for Fiat 500 Abarth, but also popular in, for example, in Poland, Fiat 156P. So let's get this yellow color. It's one of the cheapest car you can actually afford in this game, if I'm not mistaken. And I'm not talking about used car dealership. So, we have the slowest car you can afford in this game, 500R. Let's make it a faster one. As you can see, we can make this car really fast. Just check it out. Stage 1 turbo. from 24 horsepower to even 80 and 124. I might have a nice monster for drag racing. I need to check it. Intercoolers? Not really. As you can see, we can have a very strong engine, but only have 600 centimeters. Something like that. Okay. We can have an A tune-up. Nope. Well, we can have even more horsepower. 131. Perfect. This would be one of the fastest car you can make. Sports suspension. Because it's a very light car. In fact, I also took out some useless stuff. Racing hard tires. Okay, I am sure this car have racing modifications, so it's time for 500 meeting. And we can afford it. And this would be a nice competition because we are racing at Apricot Hill with very slow cars. Okay, so I can see that some people are driving a pretty slow 500. Here's hoping they have modifications applied. Okay, my emulator got a small error. I don't know why. They have some modifications, but this is not very amusing. I have a perfect turbo kit applied for a very small car. And as you can see, even though it have normally only 22 horsepower, just check out this gearbox. Somebody must have really got a lot of fun. Seriously. That's a very long gearbox, if I ever saw one in this kind of car. But there is one upside. We don't need to buy fully customizable transmission if we have fully modified vehicle. Right now I should laugh my ass off. In fact, I might need fully customizable transmission because 4th gear is too long. Please, with these modifications this car would go on this gearbox maybe even 200 kilometers. Seriously. It's a nice joke that we actually had Apricot Hill Speedway or Apricot Hill Raceway, doesn't really matter. As you can see, with these modifications we can hit without any problems 160, and we are still not hitting the red line. Judging by the fact that in Gran Turismo 4 this ratio was changed, I can honestly say that this is fake. Okay, I got a huge lead distance and I finished this race. Oh, and we actually had few older Cinquecentos which had a chance to overtake some guys. Still, I hate this new Cinquecento, even though it's a sporting edition. Let's go and modify this car to its racing version. Let's see what kind of racing modifications we have. Only one type. We can make this car look maybe similar to Abarth version, but I'm not sure about that. This one looks good. Alright, so it's time to pass this race with modified small Fiats. And this time we have Seattle Circuit full course. Another long track for slow cars. Whatever. Maybe I will have a chance to feel more power out of this car. And we actually also have 4 old Cinquecentos and only 2 Sportings from '98. In fact, they look similar to kid cars. Oops. This is a slow car, so the steering is too easy. It's a slow car, but also a lighter one. So as you can see, buying these racing tires wasn't a sin. The only problem I have right now is the fact that this Sporting is a little faster, at least on few sections. Okay, that was very bad. Okay, let's see how fast I can go. Because right now I am actually chased by an older version, another sporting. Okay, my bad. There is actually sporting near me. Okay, right now only this chicane. And straight to the finish line. Okay, I've made it. That was very nice. Save the game file. Okay, now it's time for Lancia Delta. Can this car be faster than even Alfa Romeo? Let's find out. Alright, so it's time for Lancia Delta. I have a choice, HF Integrale or HF Integrale Evoluzione. We also have Collezione edition with a special color scheme, but this vehicle is more expensive and it's without racing modification. Too bad. Okay. I have Integrale Evoluzione, let's check out the racing modification. Okay, so we have a similar car to the rally version. Martini Rally or something like that. But we actually have racing modification. Let's make it a fast one. We can apply intercooler. That's good. Okay, it's time for Delta Cup. Normal style and racing style. Let's hear it. Against Seattle, but this time a short variant. Why not? Okay, four-wheel drive train and a good amount of power. This Lancia Delta is actually a very nice car. I like it. In Gran Turismo 3 you only have rally car, because road version wasn't, I don't know, wasn't planned. Luckily in Gran Turismo 4 we have this car back. Because we have short variant, luckily this race will not be so long. Alright. Okay, it's time for the final race in one make events. Racing style event Delta Cup on random course. But first I need to get this rally livery. And I still have some cash to buy a nice car for endurance races. That's just perfect. Okay, Auto Ring. That's a nice final race. So I bet we only have Evoluzione versions. That's nice. Okay, so what I can say, these one-make events are pretty simple. Maybe endurance races might be more satisfying. I can't say that I don't feel satisfied, but you just drive 2 laps on random track. Okay, so only Integrale Evoluzione have racing modification, which is a rally car version actually. Okay, good to know. One way or another, I finished all one-make events, got some cash for a good car for the first endurance race. I just need to save the game and that's pretty much everything I have here. The next event I might have is first endurance race around Gran Valley, 300 kilometers. I'm curious if it will be as much difficult as in Gran Turismo 1 with Japan GT and LM cars. And also we had this endurance race in Gran Turismo 3, only with Japan GT cars. But that will be in the next episode. Stay tuned for the next video and have a nice day. I am out.